am ready for electrical power-up procedure.
Good evening, everybody. We are now live, and that looks like Uncle John right there next to me. Ooh, that is... Yeah, that's fine, Uncle John. Seems your scenery and my scenery are obviously not the same, so you're gonna have to push first, otherwise we're gonna have a crash there. Right.
Hello, Cap. My name is Linda. I am your first officer today.
Hello, Linda. Pleased to have you back. Right, okay, so let's start that one. Let's start setting up. Hello, John Frank. Good evening. Right, Uncle John, my ACARS is started. My IVEO obviously is started. So, good luck, sir. I can see you. That's why I know that you parked really close to me. Well, we have a very close friendship. We don't have to go into details on stream. Just now the people get the wrong impression, Uncle John.
I will anyway, Nico. You won't stop him.
Okay, I forgot to open your mic, but now they heard you. Okay, so now you're live.
That's a relief.
Yeah, you are alive, for sure.
Is he? Really?
Well, he hasn't fallen over yet, so there's hope.
Oh, right. It's amazing what those tablets do.
Yeah. Ibuprofen, guys. Ibuprofen. Don't get the wrong idea.
Ground flight deck hose disconnected and starting refueling. Ground to cockpit, plan acknowledged. Call us through the menu when you're ready to go.
Oops, the IX 001. Activate, execute.
Do you by any chance have a departure and arrive yet, Nico?
Runway 29 for departure, yes sir. And for the arrival, we're going to use the RNAV for runway 18 Charlie, 18 center. We're going to use the Zocor transition on that one and the UJM6 star. So it seems there's a transition there too. Let's go have a look, see.
Can you give me the star again, please?
UJM6.
And a repeat on the transition.
I'm looking for the transition quickly. Give me a second. I'm not sure if it's going to have SQS. Okay. So the star has a transition of Sierra, Quebec, Sierra. And then the RNAV transition is Zocor, Zulu, Oscar, Kilo, Oscar, Romeo. And it's RNAV Zulu for runway 18 Charlie. You got it?
I think so, sir. Thank you.
Wrong direction. Okay. Right, so we're going to do a heading select takeoff. It's a vectored departure. There is no SID. So you're going to have to just manage yourself until you can turn to this. What on earth is it? Oscar Yankee Sierra Tango Yankee. OYSTY. Something like that. Now you pronounce that one.
Ground to flight deck, fuel is all loaded up and you are good to go.
Right, I think I'm ready with the step through working well. I didn't see it jump back, so seems fine. Hang on a second. I might not have set this one up yet.
I'm taking 30,000, Nicker.
Okay, I'm going to quickly edit my OFP. Why is it not? How come? $58.7 to $59.6. What is the difference? Where did I make a mistake? This is a new install, guys, if you were wondering. As far as I know, that should be fine. That's not going to do it. Unless I made a boo-boo there. Yeah, I did. That must be 15.5. That's where the extra kilograms comes in. Right. That's what the problem was. 58.6. Okay, so now it's the rounding. If it's not one thing, it's the other thing. Now we got it. So there we have it. Zero fuel weight, 58.7, perfectly balanced. Reserves. 26. Uncle John, I see I've been given 340, so I'm just going to stick with that for now.
Did you say 340?
Yeah, that's what somebody gave me.
Okay, I'll change mine.
No, you don't have to. This 300, I think, is a better altitude because it's a reasonably short flight, you know. I think you might have a better time down there, but that's just what somebody gave me. So you're welcome to change if you want, obviously.
No, I'll stick to it. Okay.
All up to you.
Ready for pre-flight procedure. Trim up.
Right, so there we have the two musketeers. Anybody else flying with, or is it just the two of us? Looks like it's just the two of us. Alright, so let's start logically. 1, 2, 3, APU goes on. Seatbelts.
Captain has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign. We do ask that all passengers take your seat at this time and please fasten your seatbelt. Just as a reminder, we cannot leave the gate until all carrying items are properly put away. All overhead bins are closed and all passengers are seated.
Around the cockpit, the tow's driving up now.
There we go. And beacon on.
Flight attendants protect departure, craft check, and all call. Thank you.
All right, we've got everyone strapped in. Give us a ring if you need anything.
Thank you, Trish. Right. Before start procedure.
Before start procedure.
All doors and hatches are closed. We're connecting now.
Before start procedure complete. Ready for before start checklist.
Tows connected and bypass pins inserted. Release the brakes.
Uncle John?
Yeah, I'm just going to do a pushback, set up for pushback now, Nico.
Alright, shout when you're ready, because just because of my OCD, I'm not going to push through your wings, okay? So you tell me when you're clear and then I'll do. I'm literally ready to let go of my parking brake.
Okay, well, so, Nico, what I should do, I'm not going to push back and swing round. I'm just going to push straight back a good space to allow you to come back and swing.
Okay, cool.
And I've just called the truck.
Thank you so much. Yeah, mine's connected, ready to go. I must just let go of the parking brake.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
No, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. After the day I've had, it's nice to just relax a little bit.
Yeah, me too, because I was in agony earlier.
Well, those two tablets for my headache also has kicked in now. I'm really sitting here chilled, completely
High as a
relaxed.
kite.
I'm not sure I'm high, but I'm definitely relaxed.
Good.
Yeah, as long as you don't sing, so I'm happy.
Christer, you know, that sounds like a challenge to me.
Come on, Nico, please. I know you're going to Memphis, but having Nico singing Elvis songs here on the street, I don't know.
Yeah, no, don't worry, don't worry. I'll mute the mic when I get the urge to do that. Hello, Mohammed.
Card in your seat pocket. All exits on this airplane are clearly marked. Please refer to safety.
Right, Nico, you can release your brake.
Push is
Nico.
commencing. Go ahead.
Yeah, I did it. I'm waiting for a response. Thank you, sir. Start number 2 engine.
Starting number 2 engine. (25N2). Starter cutout.
Start number 1 engine.
Starting number 1 engine.
Thank you for that, Uncle John, but now you're still ahead of me. So I'll be...
Negative, sir. Negative. You can still get round me.
If I really wanted to. I wanted to give you a gap, but if you don't want it, I'll take it. Don't worry.
Operations complete. Set the brakes. Stand by. We're disconnecting the tow now.
Starter cutout. Engine start procedure complete.
Thank you, Linda.
Tow's disconnected and bypass pins removed. Signals on the left. Have a good one.
Thank you, you too. Thank you for your service.
Taxi lights on.
Thank you, sir. I'll follow you down.
Okay. Before takeoff procedure.
Before takeoff procedure.
Ah, there's another hold over there. Let's get a bit closer.
Before takeoff procedure
Okay, the
complete.
cabin is secured. Have a good flight.
Ready for before takeoff checklist.
Right, I'm going, Uncle John. I'll shut Togo when I need to.
Yes, please.
Approaching 29. On runway 29. Flaps, flaps.
Have a good flight.
Thank you, sir. Just waiting for my flaps and then we'll get going.
Ready for before taxi procedure. Flaps 5 set. Stable.
Togo.
Thank you.
Takeoff thrust set. Throttle hold. V1. Rotate. Positive rate.
Gear up.
Gear up. Acceleration altitude.
Mohammed, it all depends on what else you've got loaded. Mine doesn't touch my FPS, not even with 1 FPS. So you need to go check that you don't have something clashing with it, eh?
Flaps 1 set.
Hey, Andy. Yeah, thank you so much, and I'm really glad you sorted that API key, man. It's an awesome discovery you made there. Ah, okay. Yeah, I don't know the free one. absolutely no experience with that one, so you'll have to check. See if you can get what's that guy's name? Biological Nanobot to help you with that. Go to his Discord, speak to him. You okay there, Uncle John? Are you coming or still waiting?
Airborne, sir. Airborne.
There we go.
She's just nice, Nico. About an hour.
Yeah, not a bad flight.
How are your frames holding up?
Perfect, Uncle John. Perfect. There at Porto, I went and I disabled the Portuguese landmarks. And I think that is what the trick was. I've gone back 2-3 times now. I haven't had a problem again. You know, so one day we'll stream again and go sit and check, see if it's really fixed the problem. But right now I'm fairly confident it was the landmarks that was interfering.
Okay.
Approaching
So,
transition.
you got all those on today?
Yes. Yes, I do have all those on today. Uncle John, I said to Mac earlier, I've done so much of the scenery installations that it's reasonably okay to fly now. Okay, I will obviously add other scenery, you know, before a flight if need be. But for now, I'm okay. I did quite well with the loading of the scenery in this one.
Excellent.
Yeah, now you can see this is orthos. Good evening, Steve. Welcome. Yeah, I played around with some of their presets and then I just reverted to my old one. So if you go into my private hangar, you'll obviously pick up, it's there under Explain 11 in the atmospherics and weather folder. You can see I'm using the first option there, as you say, profile 1. So, and I don't have issues. By the way, I saw somebody just posted a preset in the freeware, don't know if it's freeware scenario plugins here on Discord, so just, you know, you can try that one as well if you want. Steve, yes. At this point in time, the sim and everything I've done thus far was spot on, exactly the way I want it to be. I haven't reloaded all my scenery yet, but like I mentioned probably just before you came into the room, is I'll do that in time. I'm not gonna rush myself to sit here the whole night and do it like last night.
Uncle John, are you available?
I am, sir. I am.
Good. Yesterday evening you were talking something about donations. What was that about?
Well, I don't want to go too deep into this other than to say that we've had to analyse what the VA is costing annually. And Nico's obviously sitting in the background. He'll correct me if I'm wrong. I think over a 12-month period, I think it costs us $200. Now, there's no way we want Nico to put his hand in his pocket for that. That we're toying with the idea of doing. I mean, we don't like doing this, but maybe we have to put a subscription system in whereby guys can help us out. And I mean, there's enough pilots to do it. Just send a couple of dollars to cover it.
Exactly, Uncle John. I just sent Nico $10.
Ah, bless you, sir. Appreciate it. That money will go into that fund purely to pay for the expenses of running the VA. And from me to you, sir, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome, sir. Anytime. And I hope friends here in Discord and on the stream could give $1 or $2. Now, since it's also because it's the Black Week, Yellow Black Friday, you get all kinds of discounts and buying stuff. So you probably could spare $1 or $2 to send to Nico.
Well, I mean, I'm sure you'll agree. I think it's totally unfair with the amount of work and the support that Nico gives us, but to give him the added expense of having to pay for the support of the VA, which is for all of us.
Yeah, exactly. Totally agree with you, sir.
And again, thank you for your support. Appreciate it.
Oh, you're welcome. Anytime, Nico and Uncle John, anytime.
Thank you, Krister. Much appreciated. Steve, the link for the donations is set up already. It's been running for many years. So as far as I know, right under the video here in show more, if you click on the show more option below the video, it will open all the links, and then it gives you the two different PayPal links. The one will put your name on screen, and it's got your name on screen there. You see, that's that SuperChat one. Now if you do the PayPal, it goes and sits in the new tip side. But if you do the one that's anonymous, the paypal.me, then nobody will see who's putting money and how much money you put in and things like that. So just bear that in mind. In terms of the subscription, I'm still toying with the idea. We'll still have to talk about it a bit, because it might have to come via the Skymatix channel here, you know. So but we'll finalize something and let you guys know. Then to each and everybody that has contributed, thank you so much. I mean, we managed to upgrade the facilities, the server bandwidth, the server hosting space. Everything has been upgraded now since last night, so the VA is up and running very nicely now. And I mean, we almost ran out of bandwidth there. It was so close. So thank you for everybody that has contributed. No,
You're welcome, sir.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Steve, the monthly subscription, if I go a subscriber route on this channel, will be a Skymatix subscription that you do on a monthly basis. Alright, so kind of like what Flydeck to Sim does, you know, so you subscribe to the channel and, you know, pay your $5 a month or whatever you pledge, you know, for the extra benefits and perks. And then we still have to just figure out what extra benefits and perks we're going to give the guys who do put money in, because in this case it will not only be for the VA, it will be for the whole Skymatix brand, which includes the VA, you know. So we must just come to, you know, some understanding of what extra value we can put in there to make it worthwhile for somebody to buy into the Skymatix brand on a monthly basis. But we'll talk about it, guys.
Yeah, but I mean, Mr. Nico, people are already getting personal services and personal training, and we are helping each other out very much in this group.
I appreciate it, Krister. Yes.
Yeah,
True.
we already do that. So I totally agree. We have to do something more that benefits some people. Yeah.
I understand. Okay.
Yeah.
Then Vian, sorry, we had to finish that conversation off. Vian, I did do a flight offline to play a little bit with Krister. We decided to call that AI chappie. We're calling him Krister now. I hope you don't mind.
It sounds like me.
Yeah, it looks like you too. So
yeah, it sure does. It sure does.
So anyway, so I played around with First Officer Krister, but I don't understand him, and I haven't had time to go read the manual. Mako told me to go read the manual, and I'll have to do that, because currently, as it is, out of the box, I do not understand how to trigger him, how to do things, or instruct him how to do things. And what needs to happen is I need to get that kind of understanding. Mako yesterday showed me briefly what some of the triggers would be, you know, but I don't have time to sit and fiddle with it. So in time we'll learn him, and we'll show you guys what First Officer Krister is capable of and what he can do. But right now for me it's a dead loss, because no time.
Then Nico, if you want to know what triggers me, then you I think you have to talk to my wife.
Yeah, no, I agree. But we're talking about First Officer Krister. I'm gonna have to keep on calling him First Officer Krister, so you don't get excited or annoyed because of something we say. Oh, there's a center controller online. I wonder if it's Jordan. Yeah. Let's quickly see what he says. Right. Center, good day. Skymatix 001, flight level 340.
Tango India X-ray 001, what's your position, sir?
We have just passed intersection McGee. We are inbound Sierra Quebec Sierra in about 90 miles. Flight level 340 on our way to Memphis.
Skymatix 001, you are talking about Miami Center. Please contact Center 124.025.
Sorry about that. Apologies, Miami Center. Enjoy your day. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Captain. No problem.
I didn't realize they were two. I just clicked. Center, good day. Skymatix 001. Apologies for taking some time. We went to the wrong center. We are just passing McGee, flight level 340.
Medic 001, Memphis Center. Good afternoon, Roger.
That was funny. Hello, Papino. Vian, coming back to First Officer Christer, what I said to Mako, what I said to the guys here, and what I still, want to say to one or two of the other programmers here as well is, if you are a programmer and if you understand that programming language that he requires, you can pretty much make First Officer Christer do whatever you want. You can be the potter, he's the clay, you form him, you tell him what to do, how to do it, all these things. It's a magnificent system, but you need the time and you need the understanding of how he works and how to manipulate him and how to get value back from him. So I'll take my time with it, and then let's see what Mako comes up with, or Torsten, or one of the other guys here. Maybe you know what, it's worthwhile that somebody with some time and some programming skills actually go and sit and make something with this guy, because I think the potential is definitely there to do something with him. Christer. Captain Christer, not First Officer Christer. Captain Christer, are you in? Are you here, sir?
Yes, sir, I'm in.
Can you imagine you sitting in the right side and you look over and you see a mirror image of yourself in the left seat? Sorry, vice versa. You know what I mean.
I tell you, Nico, when I saw him, I was shocked. It's a pure replica of me.
You see.
I promise you, it's a pure replica.
Good evening, Centre. Reddington.
I don't understand where this comes from.
47, Memphis Center, good afternoon. Loud and clear.
I was so shocked.
1564.
I once, many years ago, I went on a boat trip with a large ferry. And I was on the way between Stockholm and Helsinki, Finland. And I was in line, in the queue line for coffee and bread and stuff,
Yes.
And suddenly I bumped into a guy next to me. And I looked up, and I promise you, it was like looking right inside the mirror.
Wow.
Yeah, I was so stunned, so shocked. And the same was he. We were both very shocked.
And with the contact flight level 3.
I tried in Swedish, I tried in English. He could only speak Finnish. And I don't speak Finnish.
I'm with you.
So we just stood there. We shook hand and said thank you, bye. So that's that.
Wow.
But we were both stunned. It was like standing in front of a mirror. Absolutely. And I got exactly the same feeling about this FO captain.
Yes.
About this FO.
Yeah. Many years ago, there was a chap apparently who looked very much like me. and we were operating in similar professional circles, but I never saw him, I never met him. But it happened a few times where people confused me with him, and they said to me, no, I'm talking nonsense, I am that guy. And I said, no, I'm not. Anyway, but there was an incident here in South Africa. A well-known reporter, a newspaper reporter and novelist, I think he wrote novels as well, he actually committed suicide. And it was about a month after this incident where he committed suicide that I got a call from a customer, or a potential customer at that point in time, to come and assist them with something. So they were like 2.5 hours away from me, so it took a while to drive there. Give me a second, he's calling. Go ahead, 001.
Skymatix 001, expect ILS 36 left at Memphis.
Thank you, sir. ILS 36 left at Memphis, Skymatix 001. I'll have to change that then. Anyway, Krista, I eventually got to the premises, and when the man came out of the office building, he got a fright. I could see he had a shock look on him, and he said to me, it took him 2 seconds to realize it wasn't his dad, because I resembled his dad. He took me inside. I mean, I didn't know the story. He told me there, and he showed me some pictures of that guy, and I tell you what, the resemblance was uncanny. My hair was much longer than now, and it's got a natural curl when it starts to get a bit over the ears and everything. I swear, when I looked at those pictures also, I thought to myself, wow.
He's changed it all around, hasn't he?
Yeah, 36 now.
Okay, let's go there.
I'm going to do it just now. I just want to fill in my forecast page quickly. So anyway, all I'm trying to say is I've got similar experiences, but I've never met those people that I was told I resembled. Because Krista, so you're lucky to have met somebody like that.
Yeah, I promise you, it's a funny feeling.
Yeah, I can imagine. Okay, I can't change that. So, okay, so now we go to the arrival. We go look for 36. Which one did he say? 36 Center, or what did he say? No. 36 Lima. Okay, thank you, sir. Thanks for saving my bacon there. So let's go find this thing. 36 Lima.
What star?
Well, I'm looking for it now. Uncle John, I won't use a star. I'll tell you why. Let me just get it on the screen here. If you delete the star, you can go directly from the last waypoint onto finals, which is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to take the WSTON transition. So it's ILS 36 Lima, WSTON transition, and no star. I'm not using any star. Alright, so then what we need to do is we need to quickly go check that discontinuities and stuff. Get rid of...
Sorry, what was the transition?
WSTON. So from, what's that? From SQS. Oh my goodness. Now if you click on the arrival and you select 36 left, right underneath 36 left it will say WSTON.
Ready for descent procedure.
Thank you kindly.
You got it.
Yes, thank
okay.
you.
Alright, so there we go. Now I fixed this up. It's obviously brought the top of descent a bit sooner now. That's fine. Guys, I apologize on stream. I didn't realize that other thing was still up. So there we go. I've just sorted it out. Top of descent has come significantly sooner now, Uncle John. Hello, Peter. Wow, look at that crab. We've got 5, 10, we've got about 11 to 12 degree crab. Let's have a look-see. Look at this thing crabbing. Look, how cute it is. Yeah. .36 left. Okay, so that we've got 360. Right. And 521. And what is the local QNH there? ATIS, KMEM. Oh, he doesn't have any ATIS set up. 3035. Oh, yes.
I got 521 on the radio. 360 course heading 1089 ILS.
Yes. And the Barrow is 3035 on my side.
Approach top of descent.
Mohammed, you need to set it up in the EFB. Remember, in the Zibo mod, this EFB is the absolute heart of the system. So my best advice to you is get the EFB in the EFB guide from the forum, from the Zibo forum. Study it. You will be surprised what you can set up in this thing and what you can configure. And it's just a setting. It's a simple setting. This is what is called the multi-mode receiver because it makes provision for ILS and GLS, and in the old days we used to run the LPV from it as well, so that's been disabled, but the ILS, GLS and the VORs, everything still work in this thing. So this is just a much newer piece of technology. Center Skymatix 001 requesting descent.
Skymatix 001, descend and maintain 14,000. Join the Marvel 6 arrival.
Marvel 6 arrival and 14,000 Skymatix 001. Uncle John?
Yes, sir?
He's asked me to join the Marvo 6 arrival, so we're going to have to go back to our arrivals page.
So we're going to go back in again?
Yeah, you're not going to change the other stuff, but what we are going to do is we're just going to use the Marvo 6 is what he asked for. I don't see a bloody Marvo 6 arrival. I don't see something like that. Help, help, help!
No, I haven't got it either.
No. Center Skymatix 001. Sir, I do not see the Marvo 6 arrival. Can you please assist there?
Right.
Hold on, Christer, hold on.
Of course, 001, try to search for uniform Juliet Mike 6. Uniform Juliet Mike 6 arrival.
Okay, that's the designator. Thank you, sir. We've got that. Uniform Juliet Mike 6 arrival, Skymatix 001. Okay, Uncle John.
Yes, sir.
Uniform Juliet Mike 6. It is the same arrival as what we had earlier. Yeah, just click on it again, and it should put it back in place. Then we're going to have to go and fiddle with that silly legs page again.
I'm going to say I've lost everything again now. It's 36 Lima.
The WSTON transition for me, and the UJM6 star.
Right, I've got 36 Lima, the WLD 9.
No, where you get that? There's no WLD9. There's a UJM6 star, and the WSTON transition is what I've got. Let's go and step through this, because now this is gonna be a funny situation. See why you need to have two guys in the cockpit, gents. No funny jokes. It's real. I mean, this is getting serious. Okay.
So, Nico, give me the star again.
Okay. Uniform Juliet Mike 6. And the transition underneath the star is Sierra Quebec Sierra. You got that?
Yep.
Then ILS 36 Lima.
Got that.
WSTON transition for that one.
Got it.
And there we go.
Thank you for your patience.
No, I don't have a problem with that. You're welcome. It's almost a straight in, except for a little dog leg there at one stage. It's straight in.
I've got 3039 on the Barrow.
Why? Mine is 3035. That's a hell of a difference.
I'm taking mine off. I've got to take it off my system.
Of course. Yeah. You do what you need to do. That's strange. Okay, he's cleared me to descend to flight, to 14,000 feet. Don't know what it's given you, if anything. This ATC guy's voice is very familiar. I think we've had him before in this area specifically.
Skymatix Center,
Skymatix 47. Do you require me to descend, sir?
Skymatix 47, you can descend at your discretion. Cross Tammy intersection at 14,000.
Skymatix 47, cross Tammy at 14,000.
Approaching transition.
Skymatix 001, continue descent cross western intersection at 4,000. Whiskey Sierra Tango, remember.
We'll continue the descent and we'll cross western at 4000, Skymatix 001.
Transition level. Ready for approach checklist.
Wow, he's giving me a bit of a steep descent now.
$1,000 to level off.
1,000 to go.
Flight level 100. Landing lights switches on.
Thank you, Linda. This is interesting. Turned out to be a nice little flight. Uncle John. Oh, he's muted himself.
Skymatix 001, you're 13 miles from Weston. Maintain 4000 until established. Clear the LS 36 left approach.
Maintain 4000 until established, cleared, 36 left approach, Skymatix 001. Ricardo, you grab it here in the middle there. So you click to release it, and then you can drag it. And you just put it where you want it. I like having it there when I've got the map. I use the viewfinder panorama mesh, Mohammed. If you are on my channel now anyway, so just look at my training videos on Auto for XP, then you'll see all my settings. Yeah, have a go. Let me know if you get stuck, but it's very straightforward. Yeah, yeah, go for it, Krister. I definitely need authors in this area, by the way, guys. This is stock standard X-planes. There's no authors over here. I got myself into the habit of flying with authors now, and it looks kind of weird when I don't have it, so I'll have to make it plan if I fly here again. Right, so I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep the speed up for a while now, because we're about 20 miles out. We don't want to go and idle to get there, so we're gonna just keep the speed up until we get a bit closer. Let's look at the fix.
Skymatix 001, wind calm, runway 36 left, clear to land.
Thank you, sir. Clear to land, runway 36 left, Skymatix 001. What did I do?
Skymatix 47 after Tammy, fly heading 070 and descend and maintain 4000.
Skymatix 47 after Tammy, fly heading 070 at 4,000, repeat.
Correct.
Skymatix 47.
Localizer capture. Glide slope capture. Flaps 5 set. Flaps 15 set. Flaps 30 set. Ready for landing checklist.
Mohammed, I use two different zoom levels, and AutoXP automatically changes the settings. Like I said, it's all in those videos, but I start with 16, and then around the airports for a 10 nautical mile radius I use 17, just because that's usually where you want to see a little bit more. When you're flying between point A and B and you're at 30,000 foot plus, you're not seeing that much, or you don't have the same requirement. So what happens is you've got lesser quality with a lesser size tile when you do zoom level 16, so you can fit more of the world onto the same hard drive that you had before when you only had zoom level 17. So it's a trade-off. Hello Sid, good day. Welcome, buddy.
Cabin crew, take your seats, prepare for landing.
Yeah, that's your personal choice there, Mohammed. Absolutely, Krister. And how much time you've got. And how much bandwidth you've got.
Approaching 3-6 left.
1,000 feet stabilized, Mr. Perch, altitude set.
No, I actually didn't.
500. Cleared to land runway 29.
Approaching minimums. 200. Minimums. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Speed brake up. Reverse unlocked. Auto brake in use.
Well, there's 168, and I already know without even looking who won this one.
60 knots. Yeah. Great landing. You are professional.
We must remind him to make one, Steve.
Skymatix 47. Turn left heading 035.
Skymatix 47. Turn left at 045.
After landing procedure. Runway vacated, Skymatix 001.
After landing procedure.
Skymatix 001, say parking.
Unfamiliar with this airport, so parking of your choice.
Roger, Skymatix 001, continue straight ahead via Mike 6 to the ramp.
Thank you, sir. Continue Mike 6 to the ramp, and thank you for your service. Much appreciated, Skymatix 001.
You're welcome. Skymatix 47,
After landing procedure.
you are 6 miles from Macy, maintain 3,000 until established. Clear Dallas, 36 left approach.
What I didn't do. Start my APU.
Skymatix 47, that's set 3,000 for the ILS 360 left.
Krister, I have no idea what you won. That's up to you. You need to come up with something. I don't know.
Upset.
Fresh air, maybe? Free copy of the Zibo Mod? I don't know. Okay, so I don't understand why we've got those little signs there. We must I park. What the hell does that say? Gate closed. Why? Oh, just continue. Yeah, Mohammed, you mustn't do that, eh? Don't lose grades. You can always come back later and fly again, but you've got to have good grades. Why the hell are all the gates closed? Is there something I have to do to open them up, or what is this about? Gate closed. Never seen that on scenery in my life. There's one that's not closed. I better go read the manual, see what they say. Why did they close it, or how do we open it, or what's the story? Jason, are you asking me that question? Shutdown procedure.
ILS 360.
Skymatix 47, wind calm, runway 36 left, clear land.
Clear to land 135.
Jason, I actually have quite a lot of real world hours in the real world level D simulator, believe it or not. I have extensive experience in landing that thing, so yes, the simple answer is yes, I will definitely be able to, because I've done it many times. So I got lucky and I had some nice time on that simulator. It's an awesome thing to fly. If you scroll down on my YouTube page, you'll actually see some of the video, some of the old video. I don't think I've got lots on there because it's mostly private stuff, but you can go have a look there.
Shutdown procedure complete. Ready for shutdown checklist.
The big difference when you fly the real thing versus this simulator model is obviously the time it takes to respond. It's a big thing. Ask Uncle John when he comes back. I took him to fly with me once, and you know, if you're not used to the real one, it's a bit more sluggish, you know, than this simulator model is. That's why I set up my controllers the way I did, to give me the feeling of weight, you know. But it's a different feel when you're in the thing and it's moving, and you get the whole feel with it. That's the biggest thing. The rest of it is much of a muchness. I mean, if you have the knowledge of this thing, you just have to master the art of knowing why you're feeling a certain movement, you know, and to associate it with something that's happening. It takes a few hours to get used to the whole idea of sitting in this actual moving thing, and it's big and heavy and slow to respond and do its things. But if you've got the knowledge that you get here, you're 50% there already at least. The 738 is a bit tricky to land. So that takes a bit of practice, but I don't think you will kill anybody if you give it a try. If you really have to, and you're sitting there sweating, and you remember how you did it in the sim, there's a 52% chance you're going to land it anyway. So, you know, then you just hold on tight and just follow the basics, do the basics right. Thank you, Paul, and thank you for laughing with me here. Nice to have you back, and so on. Krister, Gary, Rab, on Discord, who's just joined. There's Ricardo as well. Guys on stream, thank you so very much for watching and enjoying it with us. Oh, there's Uncle John coming. Hang on, let's have a look, see, before I disconnect.
Yeah. Thank you for streaming, Mr. Nico.
You're welcome, Krister. That's actually flipping good timing. There he comes. Yeah, I've also been lucky. I've spent time in the jump seat in the actual real aircraft flying Joburg, Cape Town and back. So it all helps, you know, but the big thing is just to do the basics right. Keep your eye on the power, because that thing really weighs 63, 64 ton, and if you pull the power back too soon, you're going to crash. So yeah. Guys, girls, if there are any, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your evening. I'm gonna sign off now. Joe, if you are around, we can have our chat now. I'll send you a message if you're not anyway. So again, thank you and stay well. Bye bye.